let's face it, you need the right mental and physical condition to take on heart-pumping adventures like racing. We chatted to Paula to find out what drives a daredevil to do extreme sports.
We live in a very fast-paced society, and people in general are pushing things to the limit more and more. And so are women. Women are pushing the limits. So if we look at the changing roles of women also, in today's society, the equality between men and women are becoming closer. So the same reasons why men in history were pursuing extreme sports are the same reasons why women would be doing it today. Women are also having a strong desire to control their own destiny. They're also wanting to experience an environment where they can have danger in a manageable and controlled way. So this is where extreme sports really comes into play. Being in danger causes the heart to race, and your heartbeat goes up and your breathing goes quicker. So once the endorphins start going into your bloodstream, it gives you a sense of release and a sense of calm. And this is why a lot of people pursue this feeling. The benefit that a woman could get from this is really fitness for the brain and the body. Because what happens in an extreme sports situation is that one puts oneself into a really stressful situation. So your stress levels are heightened, and this increases your ability to cope with stress in normal day living. It also helps the brain to adjust and to be able to adapt to really quick changing situations. What is also really important if we look at extreme sports is that a woman gets really a sense of personal accomplishment and achievement out of this. And this is really important in terms of giving us purpose in our lives. Looking at women in extreme sports, what they are doing is they are constantly challenging themselves, pushing themselves out of their comfort zone so that they are experiencing growth. And what is really amazing about this is that evolution and life usually creates challenges for you while you are in a comfort zone to push you and nudge you to grow. And while these women are now pushing and nudging themselves and constructively choosing their own challenges, they won't face the regular challenges that life may bring your way, because they are constantly being in action of challenging themselves. There was a chap that did a lot of research on this called Marvin Zuckerman, and he has actually put together a profile of the personality of what a woman that is a sensation seeker could be made up of. So it includes 4 factors. The first factor is thrill and adventure seeking, and this is where extreme sports really comes into play. And women that fall into this category may be asked questions like, would they want to climb a mountain, for instance? And this will mean that they have high levels of adventure seeking. The second factor is looking at experience seeking, and this means that these women are looking at different and unique experiences, so not necessarily always dangerous, but different, and wanting to differentiate from what they're doing in their everyday lives. Then the third factor is disinhibition. So these women have high levels of risk-taking. The fourth element is boredom susceptibility. So these women may get bored really easily, so they need to engage in activities to combat getting bored. If one looks at this type of personality of women that are engaging in extreme sports, they are risk-taking. They're seeking high levels of arousal. And I wouldn't say that any person or any woman ever would be completely fearless. So fear is just a conversation that we're having in our heads. Though these women are really having the ability to own their fear and choosing to be courageous and to be pioneers in the field of sports to show society where we can still expand to.